Happy Memorial Day weekend from Count Station Honey Farm. Family's coming in this week. I'm so excited. They're coming in Sunday. So there will be Chris's group and John's group and Sandra's group, the whole bunch, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to it. So I wanted to make some butter pecan ice cream. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to get the custard part of it put together. So I got all my ingredients out here. Let me turn my stove on a little bit. Okay, it's going to take 2 cups of whole milk. It's taken 1.5 cups of brown sugar. Stir that up. Got a little bit on my counter. Our egg yolks, we're going to beat those in here.
How many?
4. 4 egg yolks, a little bit of salt. Now you'll notice I have half and half here. We haven't done anything with that yet. We will. Now we're going to take and let this come up to medium-high heat. Stirring. We don't want to have scrambled eggs. And it gets kind of a nice caramely color. So we're just going to make sure we stir this really good. And in a few minutes I'm going to show you how to make your candied pecans to go in it too, so which really makes it good. So hang in here just a second and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I have been cooking this and stirring it approximately 5 minutes. What you want to do is put it on medium heat and stir it for that amount of time because you want it to dissolve and to thicken slightly. Then turn off your heat. You're now going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And here's your half and half, 2 cups of that. And 2 tablespoons of regular butter. Now, we're just going to stir it and let it dissolve in. And then, after this is finished, we're going to take and we're going to put it into the refrigerator covered and just let it set all night. And tomorrow we've got ice cream maker. We're going to be putting it in that. So that's the basic ice cream mix that you're going to do. And I most usually double this amount because this makes about 1/4. You probably want about 1/2 gallon. So, but right now, just to show you this, I just did the one recipe of it, and I will be doing the second one. I'll be back in a few minutes when I get this put away, and I'll show you how to do your pecans, your butter pecans, to put into your ice cream after it is churned up. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to make the candied pecans that go into it. So what I've got is I've got the butter, and I'm making twice the amount of this because I ended up making another batch of the ice cream. So if you're making single, it would be 2 tablespoons. If you're making double, it'll be 4. Okay, then when this starts to melt in our heavy skillet, this is kind of an iron skillet. Now, while I'm waiting for this to melt, I took and sprayed a piece of aluminum foil with vegetable oil so it won't stick to that, because we're going to lay it out on that and let it dry. So we're going to let this start to melt down. And here I have 2/3 cup of just regular granulated sugar. This is for a double batch. If you're using, if you're making a single batch, it'll be 1/3 cup. Just pour it in there, stir it up good. Here's 2 cups of chopped pecans that you're going to add to it. Now you're just going to stir this together. What you're doing is you're just basically making a sugar pecan. And it's going to be roasted, which will bring the oils out on your pecans, which will make them taste better. And so it's going to make kind of a toffee. It's going to be kind of a crunchy, brittle type thing. So that's good. So we're going to let this start to cook down a little bit. Now this is going to take about 6 minutes of stirring constantly to get it to come down to where you want it. You'll see all of the sugar will be melting. That's what it does. So anyway, I'll be back with you in a few minutes after this cooks down. Okay, we have been standing here for about 6 minutes stirring our pecans and our sugar and our butter, and I think we have just about got it. Now, I've got my foil down here. You want to let your pecans cool. Kind of spread them out. Look how pretty and brown those are. You may have to hire a bodyguard for your pecans, because everybody as they walk through will want to grab your candied pecans, Bruce Barnes, and munch on them. And then when you get down to your ice cream, you don't have any because they're already in everybody. Have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend, and we will show you tomorrow what the ice cream looks like when it's put all together. If you want this recipe, let me know. I'll be glad to take and post it for you. And have a wonderful weekend.
We have started our ice cream in the ice cream maker now. You have to have ice and also some good rock type salt. This will churn for approximately almost an hour. The motor will about quit when it's done. After it's done, then we will add our pecans. So we'll see you then. Thank you.
Okay, now it's time for us to put our pecans in. Now, if you remember yesterday, I took and made the candied pecans, and they are good. I've already tried them. Okay, so now we're going to take our ice cream freezer, if I can get it up. Now, my ice cream, I don't know if you can tell or not, but there. So now we're going to take our ice cream out of the ice cream maker. And we've got to take and get our beater out, because we don't want it to freeze down in there, which it probably already has, but it's a pretty kind of a cream colored. It's not white. Yum. Yum, yum. I want to make sure it's okay for everybody to eat. It is. what we're going to do is we want to add our pecans to it. And you want to make sure you stir it in good. And then we're going to transfer it over into our little pail that we're going to keep there. Yum. Look at that. Now, last but not least, you don't want any of your guests having anything that probably isn't good. So we got to taste it. Make sure your pecans are all stirred up in there good. And then the rest of it, we're going to put in the freezer and let it set up. And we'll have a nice thick ice cream for tomorrow. This is Regina at Town Station Honey Farm. Have a happy Memorial weekend and make you some ice cream.